Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to begin our social studies class with chapter number 10, Saving the Environment. Dear students, in the last class we already discussed about saving the environment, how can we save the environment, how degradation in environment is taking place now at this time, how to save our environment means by which type of activities we can save our environment. All that thing we discussed already in last class, like waste, how many types of waste are there, like solid, liquid and gaseous, biodegradable waste, non-biodegradable waste. Dear students, all that type of thing already discussed by us, but now also we are going to revise that type of thing. If we talk about degradation in environment, then we can say that because of the growing population, we can say that many type of problems now also we are facing, like pollution and many type of another problems are there, because we know that if population are more any place, and then we have to face many type of problems regarding pollution, like air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, noise pollution. Many types of pollutions are also there, and for human resources also we have to uh, compete with the other persons. So we can say that now in these days, because of the greed of the people, now we have to face the degradation of environment. If you want to save the environment, then directly you have to connect with them, and you have to make practices for that. So like you have to make a forest, that type of areas wherever that type of things is happen, and you have to work for that type of thing, whatever making degradation in our environment means. Now in these days many types of wastes are created in our environment, like solid waste, liquid waste and gaseous waste, and that type of waste make our environment very harmful, and that's harmful for us also, and that type of things is harmful for our earth also. So dear students, we have to stop that type of practices. Wastes means many type of wastes created by human beings from morning to evening or morning to night. We can say that solid waste, if any type of waste is in the form of the solid form, then we can say that that is the type of the solid waste. If we talk about liquid waste, then that type of waste is if any type of waste is there in liquid form, then we can say that it is a liquid waste. If any type of waste is in the gaseous form, then we can say that it is the gaseous waste. Now we will discuss about solid waste from your house, like vegetable and fruit peels, broken furniture, glass wastage, that type of thing, like a cold drink can, that type of thing is the solid waste. If we talk about liquid, then we can say that industrial effluents or any type of liquid, chemical liquids are also there that directly flowed into the rivers or any type of water resources, that's also harmful for our environment. So we can say that it's also as a working as a waste only. And if we talk about gaseous rest, dear students, you also know that now in these days population is growing very fastly, and because of that, so our life is also very fast. Because of that, human needs are going to be very fast, and we have to use many type of transportation system, many type of industries we have to use. Because of that, many type of production is units is going to be settlement nearby any city or something like that. And whenever that type of action is going to happen, then we have to face the gaseous rest also, by the burning of the fuel, by the burning of any type of equipment or something like that. Then we have to get gases waste, and all three type of wastes are harmful for our body, for our respiration system, for our body system. So we can say that that type of wastes makes our life more critical. Because of that, we have to face from many types of disease, many type of diagnosis. And now taking medicine is in the habit of the human's life, because before eating, after eating, you have to take medicines regularly, because of that type of pollution, because of that type of the degradation in our environment. If we talk about ancient time, then we can say that people life expectancy is about 100 years, but now in these days we can say that it's about only 50 to 55 years, because of that type of problem. And one more classification about the waste is given here: biodegradable waste and non biodegradable waste. If we talk about biodegradable waste, then we can say that in this type of waste, natural things are included, like fruit peels, vegetable peels, and that can be decomposed easily and mixed into soil. So it is known as biodegradable waste. If you are going to throwing your wastes in the garbage bin or anything else, then you know two type of garbage bins are there. One is for the biodegradable waste, and next second one is about the non-biodegradable waste. In this type of waste, you have to add like fruit peels, vegetable peels, or any type of home creatures like the paper cuttings or something like that. If we talk about non-biodegradable waste, it is the very harmful for our environment. We can say that like glass material, many type of furniture or something like that, and many metal or something like that, that is non biodegradable. And then in this one more important waste is here, like that is known as plastic and polythene, that is the very harmful for our environment. Because of that our environment is going to be polluted, because polythene is not going to be finished, it's not going to be decomposed easily. Now, disposal of waste. It's about wastage, which type of wastes are there, what's the problem by wastage. Now we will discuss about disposal of waste. How can we dispose wastage? First one is dumping. In many metro cities, we know that they are collecting the wastage from cities and finally they throw it outside of the city, dump outside of the city. But it may be cause of the pollution, it may be cause of the any type of disease, it may be cause of the diagnosis. So we do not have to use that type of functions, because of this is not a permanent solution. So it is known as dumping. Second one is landfill. In landfill, deep ditches are dug, and after that any type of non-biodegradable biodegradable types of waste are filling in this one. A biodegradable waste are going to fill in landfill, so we can get by the decomposition of that type of thing we can get manure. Because of that the organic manure, and we can throw it into our field, or we can use as a manure in our agriculture field. Third one is about burning. Now it is a common method in metro cities, because that type of process is also not possible. If you are going to throw that type of wastage outside of the city, then people can oppose that. Landfill is also not possible, because in metro cities lands are also not free for landfilling. Burning is the solution for them. Means they are collecting the wastage and after that they are burning that type of wastage according to their place. And it is a normal solution. We can say that in many countries that type of solution is going to be used. Composting. For biodegradable waste, we can say that if we talk about biodegradable waste, then it is the important thing. We can reach deep down, and after that we can store that type of biodegradable waste, and finally that will be changed into composting, and that will be used as the manure, and it is the good organic manure for our agricultural land. After that, 3 R's. First one is reduce. Means if any type of that type of a thing you are using, whichever degrading our environment, so you have to start to use slowly, or you have to use little one only. And if you have any type of required, then only you have to use that type of thing. It is reduce. Recycle. Whether it's be possible, you have to recycle that type of metal, like the metal cans or something like that, then you can recycle and you can use that type of things. Reuse. If you purchase any type of polythene from market, then if you can reuse that type of thing for another time, whenever you are going, then you have to put that type of polythene carry bag with you only. Because of that, on that time you need not to take a new polythene, so you can use the 3 R's. First one is reduce. Means you have to reduce that type of equipment whatever make a degradation in our environment. Recycle. If any type of material or thing is being there, whichever necessary by the recycle, then we can recycle it. Reuse means any type of thing is being there that we can use, then we have to use re. So it's about the saving the environment. First we discussed about degradation in the environment, means about the modern condition, about the present condition, which type of condition we are facing now in these days, that we already discussed in degradation in environment. How to save our environment, means which type of steps are taken by us, then a type of environment may be safe. So that type of things also discussed. Wastage, at first we classify wastage into 3 parts: solid waste, liquid waste and gaseous waste. If a waste is in solid form, solid waste. If it is in liquid waste, then liquid waste. It is in the gaseous form, then gaseous waste. Biodegradable waste, it decomposes easily and mix into soil. It didn't decompose easily and did not mix into soil easily. If we talk about disposal of waste, then we can classify into 4 types, like dumping, landfill, burning, composting. In this one, we have to dump that type of waste outside of the city. Landfill, you have to deep dug outside of the city, and after that you have to fill that type of waste in that one only. Burning means you have to put outside of the city, and after that you have to burn. Composting, you have to use to deep dug, and after that you have to use a biodegradable waste into that thing, then it will be changed into composting. And 3 R's also you have to mention, like reduce, recycle and reuse. First point also you have to mention, like reduce means if necessity is being there, then only you have to use that type of thing. Recycle, whether it's be possible, you have to recycle that type of thing. Because of that our necessity will be small one only. Reuse, whether it's be possible of reusing that type of thing, then we start to reuse. Because of that we can save our environment. Dear students, the main problem in front of our environment is the population. If we control the population, or we are using that type of methods or any type of things whichever make critical condition for us and our environment, then we can save that type of thing because of the taking step in forward of that. If we are planting trees or something like that, if we are using that type of thing whichever not harmful for our environment, then we can save our environment. It is the main purpose of the this chapter, means how can we save our environment, saving the environment. So dear students, at first you have to start to move forward in front of that type of problems. You have to start to solve that type of problem, whether it's be possible. You did not waste any type of things, you do not use that type of things whichever make any type of environment pollution or something like that. I hope you understand this chapter. Thank you so much.